Good morning, y'all. So, happy Saturday. And we in a new month. Y'all have to excuse my hair. I'm having a bad hair day. I hadn't been feeling well. That's why I delayed the stream for a bit. And yeah, so anyway, I'm hanging loose and hanging gray. So it is December. I don't know. I don't know the day. But anyway, we're going to ride through December the 21st, which is the Saturday before Christmas. And we're going to do it every day. You can work on something new. You can continue with a project you're working on. You can sit and just enjoy the Christmas music and the chat. You can do whatever, but it's riding through the holiday. And I am going to do two things. First of all, I finished the first revision of book two, Maxine Jerem Matter, Not by Design. And I'm going to go back and work on the second revision, because I want to get it out in March. And I'm also working on a new possible standalone cozy. I'm taking Elizabeth's suggestion. It's a standalone, but it will leave room for a series if I choose to go that way. And I'm going to work on that. So I'm going to do two projects at the same time. And if I focus on a chapter a day, I can do it. So why not? It'd be two chapters a day. So that's my goal for December, is to get the second revision done on Maxine's story and do the brainstorming outline and first draft of my new cozy. Yeah. So how are you doing today? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Um, Nick said, "Good morning. I'm up early to write something new while letting my first draft marinate for the month." Oh, Nick, you are through with your first draft. Good job, y'all. I have some new songs. I'm gonna test it out. Let's see how it sounds. Good job, Nick. He said, "Good morning, Elizabeth," and good morning to Rachel. Kay said, she's here a little early. I run at 7 a.m. today for HB Double Down Day, but I will be here for the first hour." Speaking of hours, y'all, I decided to do something a little different. We're going to do two 40-minute sprint with maybe a 7-minute chat in between or longer if we need to cheer each other on. I want to try it and then let me know at the end. Maybe we'll do this for the next 2 days so you can get the feel of it. And then we'll compare the 4 25-minute Pomodoro sprint to the 40-minute. And the reason why, because I wanted to be a little bit more relaxed, not to push it too hard. And if you caught in the flow, not to interrupt that flow, you know. So, yeah, we're going to do that for the next couple of days to see how it works. Elizabeth said, you done with your draft, Nick. That's awesome. It is. Good morning, Rachel. Good to see you. And Elizabeth said, "Good morning to everyone." Good morning, Lasanda. Nick said he put some coffee on. Morning to everyone. Yes, I was able to finish my first draft. I read it and it wasn't too bad, but it does need a lot of work. Yes, first draft usually do. I had never met anyone who said they didn't have to redo the first draft. So that's so good. You should be extremely proud of yourself, Nick. Good morning, JC. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kay said, "Great is fine. It's just wisdom tense." Oh, you always come up with some good ones. I like that one. I do. JC says she agree. Okay, okay. I hate craze, but I'm gonna take that wisdom tinsel. So yeah, I go get my hair done Wednesday. I don't know what I want, but yeah. I don't know why I have an issue with grays, but I'm gonna embrace it and say that wisdom tinsel, maybe I get a flat iron or something to see what it looks like. Lucinda said, my grades are coming in strong. Kids remind me every chance they get. Yeah, mines are, what to expect. I'll be, 62 in, when? March. So, yeah, so a lot of people don't live long enough to get a gray hair. But I remember this girl named Angela Enar when I was in high school. She was born with gray hair, so she embraced it. It was her. Kay said, my husband likes to tease me about them because he doesn't have a single gray yet. I keep telling him he'll get them one day. Redheads usually go gray and white before anyone else. Ooh, now see, I love redhead. If I could have my hair red, I love red hair. I do. I don't know why, but I do. Um, ooh, and I love longer sprints. Oh, okay, so good. I got a thumbs up on you from that one. Good. Elizabeth said, I do like to have a couple of more projects going on at once. I hope it works for you too, Tish. I hope so. I think it will, though. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm always game to try something new. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to jump right into our first 40-minute writing sprint. You can chat in between and ask questions or do whatever. We'll come back and, yeah, we'll just cheer each other on. Kay said, my husband is African American, really with red hair. He's a year younger than me. I saw this family on Instagram yesterday. The whole family, I think they have all girls. I counted 10, and they all was redhead, ginger hair. And it was just so pretty, so erotic to me. Exotic, I guess I could say. Not erotic, exotic. I really like that. Lasanda said, I love gray hair. I think it looks beautiful. Wow, y'all. Okay. So maybe I will not get the braids in and let her just flat iron and see what it looks like. Just something I have to embrace. I had to embrace aging too because I had an issue. And I think this is something the women in my family have on my mom's side. Aging. We always lied about our age until I went roller skating. I probably shared this with y'all before. When my oldest daughter at the time, she was in elementary school, and I used to always lie about my age, say I was much younger than what I really was until I fell. I thought I can do what I was able to do when I was 12 years old. Got on those roller skates. It's been almost at least maybe 18 years since I've been on a pair of roller skates. Got out there and just fell and knocked my head down to the ground. It bounced off the floor. I'm not gonna kid you. And next thing I know, the kids were standing over me asking me if I was okay. And from that moment, I realized, okay, I'm not as young as I used to be. And I stopped lying about my age. So I embrace my age now. I'll be 62 in March. And I'm good. Even though my husband said I think I'm 17, but my body tells me something totally different. My mind said me one thing, my body's like, it betrays me each time. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into our first 40-minute writing sprint.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Okay, y'all. I know I have some sounds here. Oop, nope, that's not the right sound. Let's see if I can find my sounds. I gotta play my sounds. Let's see if this is it. Yep, that completes our first 40-minute sprint. I did more talking than writing, so which is good because it felt good just to sit back and chat with you all for a little bit. And I also worked on premise of my story idea that I'm working on, so I want to share it. So I'm thinking about using a young woman from Houston. Um, she actually lost her job. She broke up with her boyfriend, and she feels that the universe is totally against her, and she don't see any way out of her depression or whatever she's going through. She has this friend, she's a psychic, a wannabe psychic, who read a tarot card. Now this she don't believe in tarot cards or psychic. So her friend told her she's gonna come into a fortune real soon, in which she just brushed it off. So about a week later, she get this notice in the mail, and letting her know that she inherited an old Victorian home in Galveston along with a Maine Coon cat. So this is my cat that I don't get to have. At least I get to write about it. So she inherits this cat and this Victorian home. When she goes down there to check out the house, in her mind, she's gonna just fix it up and sell it. Whatever needs to be done, she's gonna sell it. So when she goes to the house, she walks in and realizes her great aunt. And I'm thinking about making um, her great aunt. She didn't know she had this was her great aunt. I don't know. Well, anyway, she finds out that the great aunt was a hoarder. Yeah, my grandmother was a hoarder. And I didn't realize that until I moved in with her when I was 18. Anyway, the great aunt is a hoarder. Can you imagine the house being filled with stuff, a Victorian home from bottom to top? And the cat, she's greeted by the cat who owns, basically feels like he owns the house. He leads her to a body of a squatter. So that's where I'm at now. And then there's three eccentric neighbors that live next door. They elders, and the cops said that it was a misfortune accident for the squatter. But the neighbors been watching and seeing what's going on at the house, ins and out, and tells her that it wasn't an accident; it was a murder. So curiosity sparks her interest, and she wants to find out who the squatter was and if he was really murdered. And on top of that, a subplot may be a possible love interest because one of the elder ladies, nosy neighbors, I'm going to say, she lives with her son who happens to be a carpenter or a handyman. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm having fun with this one right now. I'm just brainstorming the possibilities. I got to figure out um, what is special about this house because there's something special about the house, and I'm thinking about letting it be a historic landmark. And she discovers that. So, in the end, she's going to end up keeping the house. And there's so many rooms and so many secrets about this house. I don't know if I want to speak a slightly spooky tone to it or not. I'm not sure, but it leaves the door open that she was thinking about even making it into a bed and breakfast or maybe a writer's retreat, a place that she can hold a writing retreat. So I don't know. We'll see. How did y'all do? We have so much chat going on. I want to focus on where you are with your writing. Um, Elsa is gonna be streaming too, and Kay is gonna be streaming. So y'all be sure to check out their channels. I'll put a link in the chat shortly. Um, Nick said that he thinks he liked the longer sprints. Either way is fine with him. However, I got a lot of brainstorming down on paper, 5 pages. Good job, Nick. So, for those who missed earlier, we're trying something different, doing at least two 40-minute sprints. Probably can do three on the weekends, but I think two will give us a longer time to really stay focused on the story with less interruption. Just let me know how you feel. We can always go back to the four. And this is for the holiday, for the next 2 weeks anyway. Elizabeth said that she worked on a transition scene during that one. Good job, Elizabeth. Elsa said, nice work, Nick. And she's been checking my writing laptop to see if it's certain processors were popping up or not. So far, good. No crashes anymore, but I'm keeping a tight eye on it. Good D, good D. Lysandra said, I finished a chapter and did some brainstorming for the next one. Good job. Elizabeth says, sounds like a great concept, Tish. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to do something a little bit different, change the ages a little bit of my sloop, but I still want to keep my elders in there because I just love elders. I really do. Rachel said, oh, I like this premise. Well, thank you. And I was thinking about my elders. For some reason I was thinking about the Golden Girls when I was thinking about having my elders. You know, they all live. You know how elders can be very nosy. We had a couple of nosy neighbors that was elders when I was growing up. They saw everything and was in all the kids' business. Thanks, Sherry. Sherry shared Kay's um no, that ain't it. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's Kay's can't think, y'all. YouTube channel. So y'all check her out. Um I'm gonna have to take that Nightbot off. Ignore him. He pops up every now and then. I don't know why. JC said, hey, I'm writing by hand. So about 2 pages. Me too. And Nick too. Good D. Good D. Rachel said, I submitted a story to a publication and also updated my medium with a new personal story. Good job, Rachel. Elsa said, oh, I love the Golden Girls. Me too. I really do, Blanche, especially the mom. She wasn't that nice. She tickled me. Rachel said, I love the elder story. I just planned on adding some magic to them. Oh, good D. Yeah, I'm thinking about not the magic part on my end, but, you know, yeah, the little spooky tone, because Victorian homes are creepy to me. You know, they may look beautiful, but they creepy to me, especially the old dilapidated ones in Galveston. But first, working on our book series. Good deed, Rachel. Good. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna add some chat. Elsa's chat. Link to her sprint as well. We're gonna jump into our second and final 40-minute writing sprint for today. Let's get started. That completes our writing sprint for this morning. I was working, still working on the reason why this house is so important in this story. So that is the main catalyst of the story. So I'm gonna continue working on that today. Hopefully, I can get that done. I'll join the other two sprints after I eat some breakfast and work on my characters of the story. Let's see, how did you all do with this round? Um, Elsa said to Rachel, "Oh, that's exciting. I keep my fingers crossed for you." And Elizabeth said, "Good luck, Rachel, with the publishing." Jenny said she loved watching my page count climbs on KNP. People have been reading my book on KU this week. Good job. That's really good to see. Jenny said, "I almost wrapped a revision for chapter 13. Bring on chapter 14. Yay, Jenny." Rachel said, "Thanks, everybody." And Sherry said, "For this one, I reviewed outline notes I made when I was away. They kind of make sense. I still have some action holes, and I'm not going to write until I'm happy with the outline." Good D, good D. Rachel says I think a break is needed. I got half of the chapter in though. Thank you for the sprint. You are so welcome and good job. That's good progress. Let's see. Elsa says, "See you later. Going to jump into my stream in a few minutes. I will join you there." And Jenny said, "Whew, finally finished chapter 13. Awesome job, Jenny." Sherry said, "Thanks for the sprint. I'm done for the day. I'm so tired. I am so tired from my mom visit. I'm going to rest when we have our first Christmas potluck to go to this afternoon. Have a great day, everyone." Good job, Sherry. Good progress. And welcome back to home. Jenny has a question. What's the max word count you aim for in a chapter? Um, I think the max I had was 27,000, 2,700. I had to cut it back. I try to keep my chapters at least 9 pages. I don't know how many words that is. I'm a type of person, I don't like reading long chapters. I get bored or lose interest. That's just me. And I guess it depends on the genre too, because if it's a fantasy, it may be totally different. But I try to keep mine anywhere from 16 to 2,000 at the most. But lately it's been going over there. And that just give me enough room space to doing the edit and the revision. That's for me. Jenny said, "If I go much beyond 2,000 words, I'm reducing it by either removing words or breaking up the chapter." Yes. And she says, "Bye, Sherry. Uh, I'm sure we'll chat later. Glad your mom is doing well." I'm really glad she's doing better too. Nick said he's working on character sketches now. I did another 3 pages of brainstorming, a total of 8. Thanks for the sprint. I need to stay on track with my writing. Good job, Nick. That was really good. You said, "Have a good day, everyone. I got a lot of renovation. I got some renovations going on today." You have a great one too. Thanks for the sprint. I find myself more productive in the morning with these sprints too. Me too. Morning is my best time. I realize that. And Elizabeth said, "Thanks for the sprint. Love the music today. Up. I got to wrap up scene between my salute and sidekick written during that one. Hope you have a great weekend. Great job, Elizabeth. And good job to everyone who's watching us on the replay. Keep pushing those words forward. And yeah, a big applause to everyone. It sounded a little low. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for listening to me today and being here with me today and keeping me accountable. Until next time, yes, Lysandra said thanks for hosting. Glad to have you here and congratulations. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Until then, happy writing.